Now look at this comment. Thank you for reminding me of the mistake I made. Eh? You said I'm wrong. Yes, I made a mistake by generalizing everything. I should have said the teachers of the old in this part of the world, this part of the world, this region, Nigeria, we, the teachers of the new generation, the Gen Z teachers, we are better than the teachers of the old generation, the teachers of the 80s, the 90s. Yes, I'm adding this to it. You are saying that we are more advantaged, that we have advanced learning tools and all of that. Yes, I agree. Have you forgotten that our students, the Gen Z students, are more difficult to deal with, other than the kind of students found then? Gen Z students now, when you go day class, they teach, they go hold their phone, they browse with you, they teach. They teach, though they tell you say it's not correct. What you are teaching is not correct. My chat GPT says otherwise. My Google says otherwise. They teach, they go they verify what you they teach. They go use phone, they search questions where they go they ask you when you they teach. That's what you are comparing. You are comparing the old with what we have now. It's not even whether the teachers of the old generation knows how to teach or not, because what they are all concerned about is acquiring certificates and degrees. Let me tell you, teaching is all about your outcomes and not what you have, not your paperwork, not your certificates and your paper achievement. Those are all paper testaments. Your outcomes, that's what matters in teaching. And those are the weaknesses of the teachers of the old generation. The Nigerian, let me even be more specific. The Nigerian teachers of the old generation. Yes, those are their weaknesses. Among the Nigerian teachers of the old, only a few are emotionally stable. Most of them are emotionally unstable. Nigerian teachers of the old generation, when you go they ask question, though they tell you say you are asking a stupid question for inside class. Most of them have zero iota of patience. They are not patient with students. They are not patient to allow you learn. The ones that will come to class and tell you that those who know it should teach the other ones. You go ask them questions for class. They will tell you, say, keep that one, take this one as your assignment. These are the kinds of tutors that you are standing in for. These are the kinds of tutors that you are supporting. You know how many blockheads I don't unlock? You know how many people will attend their entire secondary schools? Their parents had invested a lot in them, and they came out not knowing the basics of their educational level. Do you know how many blocked head, blocked brain that we have unlocked? I know what I always pass through when I'm creating my lecture notes and my presentation materials. I'm always very rigorous and very careful, looking out for anything that could impede, throttle, or obscure learning in any way. Anything that is not clear, I remove it. Anything that is going to bring the slightest confusion into the learning space, into the learning feed, I eliminate them. I expunge them for my lecture notes and presentation materials. I am very careful when I'm preparing those lecture notes and lecture materials. And I'm always there to hear from the students. Even after teaching and someone just told me that I don't understand anything, we are always patient with them. And that's why our outcomes are highly spectacular. We, the Gen Z teachers of the new generation, are better than the Nigerian teachers of the old generation. We are better. Clock it. Just clock that. We are better. We are more patient. We are more strategic. We know how to teach better. It's not by having your PGD. Because most of the Nigerian teachers of the old generation, they are only interested and concerned in paper qualifications. I just have the paper. Even waiting they teach them for the PGD, they don't practice it. Because when you are taking your PGD program, it's an education program. And while you are taking that program, you should be taught on how to teach. You should understand all the theories of the teaching learning processes. You should understand how teaching and learning goes. You should understand how to use various skills a teacher should possess to defeat students that are slow learners or defeat students that are too overzealous. It's not all about being aggressive all the time. Most tutors in Nigeria of the old generation are so aggressive that they don't impart knowledge. It's usually difficult for them to impart knowledge. They are so hostile to their students. Students don't do your assignment. You start to vex the student, they punish the student. You think that is going to make the student to respect you. You want to try that for the Gen Zs? The kind of students we have now, you want to try that one for them? Let me tell you, the Gen Zs are so woke. That won't work. We have various strategies we employ as the teachers of the new generation for these our Gen Z people we have here. So forget about the advanced feature or whatever. Yes, we have advanced features to teach. Yes. If these advanced features were available during the time of the Nigerian teachers of the old generation, I bet you they won't be able to utilize it 20% up to the rate at which we have used this advanced feature efficiently to produce better outcome in the Nigerian education system. So what matters is the outcome and not your certificate. It's not by having PhD. I always say that most academic PhD holders are just library of old books. They have nothing pragmatic to offer to the society other than stressing their students with various research work with little to no use to the society. That's what they do. They don't have any pragmatic position in the society, only showing that they have acquired a PhD. Just show us that you have a PhD, claiming superiority. Teaching comes from within. It's a gift. You don't force it. Because for you to be able to impart knowledge, you need to be strategic. You need to be patient. You need to be a good leader. And you also need to have a better mental capacity. You need to be astute. You need to be shrewd. You need to have a robust discernment capability. You need to understand how to bypass dilemmatic situations while teaching your students, while impacting knowledge. Because it's not easy to inculcate knowledge. I always say that my mom is a nursery school teacher, but I've never seen a teacher as patient as my mom. So where you see all those teachers that are complete is abroad. You don't see them here in Nigeria. You don't see them here in Nigeria. So never you say that the Nigerian teachers of the old generation is better than the Gen Z teachers of this generation that we are seeing. Ask the Gen Zs, they will tell you. Many of these Gen Zs that you are seeing now, they passed through some of those teachers of the old, the ones that retired late or the ones that came back after retirement and continue to teach because of economic situation, financial issues and all of that. They know what we are talking about. You know how many students we have brought back to life? You know how many blocked brain we have unlocked? You just have to put this into consideration. Don't just draw your conclusion. Nigerian teachers of the old generation are only interested in acquiring degrees and certificates. They don't have the skill to teach. Nigerian teachers of the 80s, the 90s, they don't have the skill to teach, most of them. Most of them don't have that skill to teach. They are just there for the accolades, for the pay, just for them to have a job. A lot of people enter teaching today not because they have passion in teaching, but because of that one be the new way. That's the job available. That's why it's very difficult to find a good teacher in the Nigerian education space. It's very difficult. But now, the teachers of the new generation, the Gen Z tutors, we are bridging that gap and we are going to get to that position where every child will be able to understand everything that is going on in any education level that child is in. That is going to be achieved. It's a plan that has been drawn to be achieved on or before 2040. Continue sharing this video and drop your views in the comment section so that others will consider my reasons for saying that the Nigerian tutors of the new generation is better than the Nigerian tutors of the old generation, even though you keep the advanced tools aside. If these current students now, the Gen Z students, were the students of the Nigerian tutors of the old generation, I bet you they will not be able to tolerate such kind of students at all. Their outcome will be so abysmal. Drop your views in the comment section.